Hey everyone, so I am about to plant some veggies, and I have all of these containers, and then I have a bunch of stuff that I want to plant. So I have these heirloom tomatoes and these carrots, broccoli, cucumber, zucchini, and spinach. I have no idea if these things are going to grow or not, but let's hope that they do. Each one of them has instructions on the back, so I'm just going to read the instructions and plant them according to the instructions. So this says, spinach is mainly an early spring and late fall crop, but where summer temperatures are mild, it may be grown continuously from early spring until late fall, sow in full sun, sow at a depth of ½ inch and about 3 inches between seeds, will be mature in 48 days. So I'm going to basically, I guess, approximate where I want to put each of the seeds. So about 3 inches. Let's do that, maybe. We don't want it to be too deep. And here, here, and here, and here, and here. Okay. And I'm losing things because it's a little windy outside. So I'm gonna open this up. Okay, so this is what the spinach seeds look like. And I'm just going to drop one into each of these holes that I made. Oops, that was 2. I'm just gonna leave it there. That's fine. So that's what I did, and I'm just gonna cover that up. Okay. And then the next thing I have is the zucchini squash. It says, after the chance of frost has passed, plant 2 to 3 seeds 30 inches apart. The seeds should be planted about 1 inch deep. Thin to 1 plant per spot once the seeds have sprouted and have grown their first set of true leaves. Will reach maturity in about 50 days. You may harvest zucchini as a baby squash, or you can cut them larger, up to 6 to 8 inches long. So I'm just going to put like 2 or 3 seeds right in the middle of the container. I'm actually gonna leave that right there so I don't get confused. So here we have the zucchini squash seeds, and I'm just gonna make a little hole that's about 1 inch deep and toss those in there. So we have spinach and zucchini. So next we have broccoli. It says, broccoli requires full sun and moist, fertile soil that's slightly acidic, can be direct seeded as soon as you can work the soil, will germinate at soil temps as low as 40 degrees, plant seeds ½ inch deep, space your plants 12 to 24 inches apart with 36 inches between each row, So I'm just gonna put maybe 2 seeds just in case right in the middle of the container. So here is what the broccoli seeds look like. And I'm just gonna drop them right in here and cover them up. And next we have carrots. So this says, sow carrot seeds after the last chance of frost. Plant in full sun. Direct sow the seeds where they are to grow 1/2 inch deep in rows, spaced 12 inches apart. Once they have grown for several weeks, thin to the healthiest seedlings, leaving about 2 inches between each carrot. It is important that the seeds do not dry out. Seedlings should never be transplanted or the carrots will grow with multiple forks. Matures in 60 to 70 days. So, from what I've seen, this is actually one of the few things I did some research about. From what I've seen is that people will just toss a bunch of the seeds in, like across in a row, and then I guess when they start growing, you can pull some of them out so that there's about 2 inches between each carrot. So I'm just gonna try to do that. So here is what the carrot seeds look like, and I'm just gonna make a row for them. I'm going to just try to sprinkle them in here. And then I will cover them up. And that is where the carrots are. And next, I have cucumbers. It says, direct sow the seeds in a sunny spot when the soil has reached at least 60 degrees Fahrenheit and all danger of frost has passed, or start indoors and transplant. Direct sow seeds 1.5 inches deep and 2 inches apart in rows 2 to 3 inches apart. In short season areas, you can start seeds indoors 4 weeks before the last frost date and transplant after the last frost date. Should be ready to harvest in about 65 days at about 8 to 9 inches long. So it says 1.5 inches deep and 2 inches apart in rows 2 to 3 inches apart. So I'm just gonna estimate this, obviously, and just start making holes for the cucumbers. And here are the cucumber seeds. So I'm just going to, oops, I already dropped some, but I'm just going to drop some in each of these holes. If I can possibly avoid dropping them into the wrong spots. I think there's 2 in that hole, but that's fine. Okay, and I'm just gonna cover them all up. Then what we have left are the two types of tomatoes, and they both have the same instructions. It says, don't plant too early. Tomatoes thrive in warmer weather and are damaged by even the lightest frost. Start seeds indoors 6 to 8 weeks before planting out, 1/4 inch deep and 2 to 3 inches apart. Yeah, I'm not going to start them indoors. I'm going to plant them outside and see what happens. But it says to start them indoors, so if this goes terribly wrong, we will know why. So it says to plant them 2 to 3 inches apart, 1/4 inch deep. So I'm gonna make some of these little indents here. Yeah, that's about 2 inches. Okay, and I'm gonna do the same thing in this one. And here's the tomatoes I'm planting first, and these are what the seeds look like. And I'm just gonna drop one of them in each of these holes. And covering them up. And finally, I'm planting these cherry tomatoes, and this is what the seeds look like. They're basically very similar to the other tomato seeds, but they're a bit smaller. And I'm just dropping them in to these holes. And I'm doing a really bad job keeping track of where I'm dropping them right now. So this might be a problem, but hopefully not. And I'm just gonna cover all of them up. And that's it. So here's what we have. I'm gonna remove these little markers because they actually have seeds in them. But for now, this is a good visual of what we have. We've definitely dropped some seeds on the ground, and now that everything's planted, and I'm leaving these two open for some other things, I have I actually want to grow a pineapple plant, and I want to grow some more cucumbers. I have more cucumbers coming in the mail. I'm going to remove all of these. I'm going to remove all of these so I can water all of these seeds. So I have this thing here, and we are going to fill it up. For coming with me. I'm just gonna use this hose.
One hour later.
And let's go back over here. I'm going to be pretty generous with watering them initially. Okay, and I'm just leaving these two empty, and they will be dry because nothing is growing in there right now. So I just have these containers. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm going to be checking back on these and recording any interesting progress, so that I can update you guys and keep myself updated. I'm gonna do one other thing, and that's gonna be that I'm gonna chop off the top of the pineapple, and I'm gonna put it out here in a glass of water so that I can get the roots going. So I will be right back. So here, hello. So here is my pineapple, and I also have a glass of water that I'm going to put the pineapple inside of. I don't want this tag, so I'm removing that. But this is the pineapple, and basically what I have to do, how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna do this like this. So I have to chop off the top here, I guess. Don't want to chop too much of this, I don't think, so let's see. Okay, so here we have pineapple. This obviously needs to be cleaned out more, but we'll figure it out later. And I'm gonna get rid of that. And the other thing that I'm supposed to do is peel all these little leaves. And I guess that's supposed to expose the area where the roots come out of, I guess. I'll turn you guys slightly this way while I'm peeling pineapple leaves, because I don't know what I'm doing. And I think I can chop off this yellow part, like that. And I'm just going to stick that. I need to put more water. Hold on. Okay. Ouch. This is a spiky pineapple. I'm just going to stick this in here. It's probably going to overflow, but okay. And then, I'm going to take this outside. I have my pineapple here. I think I'm just going to set it down right over here. And it doesn't look like a particularly sunny spot, but I also have this awning down right now. So I am going to open it. And as you can see, it's actually quite sunny in this spot here. So I'm supposed to leave this pineapple out in the sun inside of a glass of water. And every few days I'm supposed to change the water, and as I see as I see roots forming, then I can plant it in one of these containers, and I should have a pineapple plant. And I really need to pick these up. Hopefully they haven't gotten too wet. So that is it. Hopefully this was somewhat entertaining, watching me struggle while attempting to garden, because I have no idea what I'm doing. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.